My name's Jason Tipton. I'm from Bossier City, Louisiana. I found PrimeDriven several years ago on Facebook. Um, I don't know if it was PrimeDriven or PrimeDriven Daily back then, but either way, I've been entering into other giveaways from other companies, and it was just it was an ad that came up, and you know, I looked at it, and the car was cool. I don't remember what car it was. Um, but it had good odds. So, I entered. Of course, I didn't win that one. I don't even remember how long ago it was, but just kept with it, and you know, it worked out. I couldn't believe it, but yeah. So that's how I found PrimeDriven. Just found it on Facebook, took a chance, and stayed with it. So I started entering the giveaways from PrimeDriven. Just the odds are great. How many car companies out there, giveaway companies, has 2,000 or 3,000 max entries. So the odds are really great, and the diversity of cars. I mean, you've got everything from they do European cars, American cars, imports. You name it, they got it. So that's why I entered with PrimeDriven. This particular entry, actually, I guess somebody had won it to begin with, and they passed on it and took the cash. And so actually, I skipped it out on the first time. But when it came back, the odds were better. It was like, I think only like 1,500 entry, So I took a chance. I was like, well, that's pretty good odds right there. Um, it's a cool car, so I'll try it. I tried it out, and it worked out for me. Great odds. 1 in 1,500. That's pretty good. But yeah, that's why I did it. There's other cars they gave away that I like more, but hey, this is pretty sweet. I'll take it. Man, I've been into cars as long as I can remember. I don't remember like one specific thing or some person or anything that really got me into it. As a teenager, there was trucking magazines and sport truck magazines and hot rod magazines, and I bought them all the time and read them. And growing up, I didn't have a lot to go with. I had a little S10, but I messed around with it a little bit. But just watching Saturday morning shows like trucks and horsepower TV on Saturday mornings, and then shows like that, and then the movies come out around Fast and the Furious and Gone in 60 Seconds. It just increased my desire for some cars and speed, and yeah, that's I just love them. I go to the races every chance I get, or events and car shows. So yeah, it's just something I've always done and always enjoyed. So yeah, I was at home. I didn't even realize it was the day that they're supposed to contact somebody for a winner. Um, so I get a text from the PrimeDriven VIP number, and it said, "Congratulations, you won." And it's like, I know they send text, but I wasn't for sure then. And then it was from Eric, and he sent a screenshot of my order, and he's like, this is legit. I'm the only one who has it besides you. So sent me that, and want to know if he can give me a call. I was like, yeah, give me a call. I'm ready. So got the call from Eric, and we went over things and talked about winning this and what the steps were. And it's like, I didn't believe it at first. I really didn't. But it's like, this is pretty legit. They're sending me a text of my, screenshot of my order and getting a phone call. So like, then after that, everything just kind of, went through some more steps in the process, but totally shocked. Really couldn't believe it. Um, I thought eventually one day I would win because I've been entering so many times. So, But yeah, it was a good thing, good feeling for sure. Victory lap. Well, I'll uh, I'll take my family for a ride. The first, first off, my wife and my kids, we'll strap them in and we'll go for a ride. Um, that'll be what I'll do first thing off. Probably would like to do some more modifications to it. I think I read that it has a stock turbo, so that's probably the first thing I tackle is upgrading the turbo on it. But definitely we'll take it to some cars and coffee or maybe some car shows here and there. It won't be a daily. It'll probably be just a weekend car or just an extra car for us to go pick up kids or whatever. But I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to drive it. It ain't going to just sit there and not have any miles on. I'm going to drive it, enjoy it. But yeah, that's probably what I would do. PrimeDriven is 100% real. Yeah, I can guarantee you that. Um, I have been entering a lot, through the years. I don't know how many years it was or has been. Maybe 4, 5, 4. I don't know. It's been a while. Um, but yeah, I was consistent, and it paid off. Consistency paid off for me. Um, and I'm sure there's some people that they get in there and they win like the first time or maybe the second time. But yeah, I'll take the chance. It paid off for me, and it can pay off for you. But yeah, definitely 100% legit, guaranteed. Yeah. First and foremost, I just want to thank the Lord, my Savior, Jesus Christ, for this blessing. Without without Him, I wouldn't be here, and wouldn't be blessed with this car, and that's what I feel. So yes, most definitely give Him the honor and glory and praise for that. Um, and just thank you, PrimeDriven, for doing these giveaways and giving me the opportunity to win. And I want to thank my wife for putting up with me and all my hard decisions that I make. But yeah, that's the way I feel about it. I appreciate it. Thank you.